Pete, thanks so much. Joining us live this morning is Laurie Ceravolo. She is fighting breast cancer, and she is so inspirational. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. We really appreciate it. You have such a powerful story. Can you talk about, you're 31 years old, and you have breast cancer right now. Can you talk about how you were diagnosed and kind of what you went through with that diagnosis?
Yeah, in August I found a lump, and I went to my doctor and I said, I have a lump, you know, I want it checked out, and he said, you know, you're 31, it's not cancer, it's just a cyst. We'll go through the steps. I said, well, I want a biopsy, and he said, well, we'll do an ultrasound. So I had the ultrasound, and you know, every doctor's office now is no news, good news, and you see that they have signs hanging up everywhere. I didn't hear anything, and I missed a doctor's appointment afterwards. Then he was on vacation. It was like this missed thing for like 3 months, and then it grew. So I called and I said, listen, I want to know what happened with the ultrasound. I know no news is good news. They're like, well, he never called you? So when I got in again in December, he told me, you know, you're 31, it's not cancer. I said, I want a biopsy. I went to a surgeon at Slocum Dixon in Utica, and within 2 weeks I knew I had stage 2 breast cancer.
And you are 31, you are a mom of 2 young kids, and you have a husband as well.
Yep.
Well, you have a Facebook page right now. Can you tell us, it has a unique name. Tell us about that Facebook page.
We were trying to come up with a name that would, you know, kind of set be like my personality. So we came up with Laurie Ceravo kicking the crap out of breast cancer, and it took off within a week. We had over 10,000 views on it, and it really just touched a lot of people. I met a lot of younger women that have breast cancer, and they just, you know, the big thing is, oh, you're too young. Cancer doesn't discriminate with age. We know this. So, you know, to have a doctor not take it seriously, my biggest thing for women is, you know your body, number one, and get a second opinion, because at first I listened. I listened in September when I got in, and I walked out of there, okay, it's just a cyst, went on with my life. And then when it grew, you know, to go back and find out you have stage 2 cancer, I was mad.
No, that's totally understandable. And Laurie, you're going to do something very brave right here on our air coming up this morning. Talk about, you're going to shave your head. How come you decided to do that, and why live on television for other people to see? I
decided to do it because a lot of women said it helps, because if you start losing your hair during chemo, you have that, like, you know, I lost both my breasts. So if you lose, now you're going to lose your hair, it takes a big toll on your mental status and how you handle things. So I figure, I'm going to shave it. I'm not giving it the chance to take my hair. You know, we got wigs and, you know, scarves, and we're just going, we're not going to let it hurt me.
All right. Well, I can tell you that you are so inspirational to so many people that are going to be watching. So Laurie will be shaving her head live right here on the air about a half hour from now. So Laurie, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's so brave of you to come out and tell people this publicly. I'm sure it's difficult to talk about, and especially what you're about to do. So thank you so much.
All
and
right.
we'll be seeing you, so we'll be talking with you a little later on. Stay with us. We'll be right back.